Hello everyone and welcome to A Slice with Strife. I am of course William Strife and this is Resident Evil HD Remaster. Resident Evil was originally a horror game that it's more or less credited with establishing the horror game genre back in 1998. Or no, 1996 I believe. And the original iteration of this game was on the PlayStation 1, and then it was remade in 2001, 2002 maybe, for the GameCube. And that is what this is, a remastered version of the GameCube. I played a lot of this game whenever I was young, so you're getting a look at it an entire day early. Oops, got a little bit far away from the camera there. So as you can see, the game works from a fixed camera perspective. It was an old smoke and mirrors trick back in the day where they could pre-render these really high quality backgrounds, and then they could put all of the detail into the character model. Like with most HD remasters, it's a little bit fuzzy, it's a little bit rough around the edges, it's showing its age, which is kind of the point. Bringing the game into the new age, so you can still play it. It involves, you know, how should I put, maintaining the blemishes, I guess you could say. You're supposed to make it look fairly good. You're not supposed to make it look amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this forward. This game is a lot more slow-paced than most horror games these days, and I'm just gonna kind of play this a tiny bit to give you a little bit of a taste. Nothing phenomenal or amazing. So let's grab what's in here. There's a map of the mansion, the first floor. Take it? Yes. So you can play as two characters in this game. There we go. I got the map of the first floor mansion. You can play as two characters in this game. Jill Valentine, or Chris Redfield, and I chose Jill Valentine. Gives the game a dual type of playthrough. If you play as Jill, you have access to a lockpick. If you play as Chris, right out of the gate, you have access to a lighter. If I open up the menu here, you can see up in the corner here, I have a lockpick. This is Jill's special item. Chris's is a lighter. So anyways, let's pick this up. Now, this is a dagger. It is a defensive weapon that was added in. This is basically an explanation. Defensive weapons are basically items that automatically activate whenever a zombie, and we are dealing with the old shambling zombies, not the newer running type. Whenever a zombie gets their hands on you, you will automatically use a defensive weapon and basically get them off of you without taking any damage, which is what they're there for. Okay, so we've encountered our first zombie. I'm gonna hope that I can... Dodging this first zombie has never been my forte. Alright, so now let's leave the gallery, like so. Woohoo! And we're out. And we're back in the hall. There's no really specific good reason for going through and doing that. This is one of the games that I was actually speed running back whenever I was younger and still in high school. Here's another element right up here. This is an ink ribbon, and I'm not going to pick it up right now. Whoops, I did. But you can save your game on these typewriters. Okay, you can save your progress here. Use the ink ribbon. I'm going to say no because I don't need to. But here in the inventory, I have ink ribbons, and basically, one save equals one ink ribbon. That's another way that this game drove home that it was a survival game. You could not save infinitely. You could only save as many times as you had ink ribbons, and you had to, you know, use them sparingly throughout the course of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and head over through here, and I'm off into this hallway. This is one of the hallways that I always like the look of it. It's very detailed. Yeah, if I go up through here, yeah, there's another zombie over there, so I'm just going to hop away from him. And over here is one of my team members, which I should be able to examine him. There we go. The corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. So this is a mini VHS. So this is a mini cassette tape used back in the 90s. There was, I mean, once upon a time, it was actually a very high quality piece of technology, mini cassette tapes. it was an envious thing to have. Something that I have noticed in this remaster is that they added jiggle physics to Jill's bust, as you can see. If I back up a little bit here, you can see that there's some jiggle going on. I'm not entirely certain how I feel about that. She was a rigid statue before. Take the handgun of the magazine. Something else that that they have put into this game is they've put in the costumes for Chris and Jill from later iterations where they're part of a biohazard containment police unit of some sort. Got ourselves some green herbs, obviously intended for healing. We've got a dead person over here. I think I can examine this body. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor. It was like an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? Which is a big part of what makes this game so compelling. It's the fact that things are strange. The controls are a little bit odd for the game. I mean, it's an aged factor, something that's been left behind by the horror scene. But it's the fact that pushing right makes me turn right, pushing left makes me turn left, forward makes me walk forward, and backwards makes me reverse. These are what are commonly known as tank controls. That's what they were called back in the day, at least. So that's how it works. You can adjust it to be point to go, but I found that just pushing the direction that you want, the game stops playing the way it was intended to, and feels very strange as well. So let's go through this door. And like I said, this is just a small taste of what's going on here. Aha. Now, here is a Crimson Head, the first Crimson Head in the game that you run across. These were not in the original Resident Evil. Crimson Heads, as they are called, are zombies that you have shot and quote-unquote killed, and they are now down on the floor. So, whenever you shoot and down a zombie... Oh my god, I was able to sneak past that thing. Zombies that are shot and downed will get back up after, I think, about 2 in-game hours. And then they will proceed to run after you. They become a crimson red. Here we go. Examine an item. I'll just close that and open up the menu myself. But Crimson Heads are zombies that were shot and fell over, and then got back, and then they get back up 2 hours later with a bright red skin tone, and they can run after you. And given how slow this game is supposed to work, that's super dangerous. So now we've run into another element in Resident Evil, and that's the menu system and combining. First of all, you've only got 8 slots. That's a big part of what makes this game difficult. There's a lot of inventory management. But there's also a combination system where you can combine items together. If I combine these 2 green herbs, then I get mixed herbs. These will restore quite a lot of health. And then, of course, there's something else that was added in this version of this remake and subsequent remaster, which is the examine ability. So I can examine things in my inventory to get a better look at them. And in this case, I need to examine this arrow that I picked up. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. And there we go. Now I've got an arrowhead. Now this is a key to open up one of the many secret passages found throughout the mansion in this game. But the arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Oh my. Well, I know exactly where this needs to go. Like I said, there was once upon a time whenever I was speedrunning this. I'm going to go ahead and pick up these bullets. And I would love to continue on, but I think that this is enough for now, guys. I'm not going to go any further, and I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to say if you guys want me to play more, I don't want to stay my welcome on this. Maybe you just wanted to see this game and get a taste. Maybe you didn't really care for it. Maybe you want to see a whole lot more. Let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to do a full playthrough of this entire game on my channel. But as a pre-release look at this game, which is what this is, I got permission from Capcom to do this, I have to stop here. So, I'll see you guys later. Maybe not. Maybe in another game. Maybe in more Resident Evil. Tell me down in the comments. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, and bye.